Welcome to this Patton KR replay on Mountain Pass, and this is Black Gold Saw, and he's actually, like he said himself at the start of the battle, he fucking finally got a tier 8 match in this tank, and yeah, that pretty much outlines the new matchmaker for tier 8 tanks. You can praise the sun if you ever manage to get into a tier 8 battle, because mostly you'll just be cannon fodder for tier 10 tanks. In most of your matches, which is really annoying. But yeah, Black Gold Saw got lucky, ended up in a tier 8 match and had a really good game, working as intended. So yeah, as a start, he's going to the right, because that's where you should go in a medium, especially if you have gun depression. You shouldn't, like the Comet and the Skoda T25 and the OI, actually go to the ice road, because the ice road is a completely, absolutely useless flank on this map. Any tank that basically goes there is completely out of the match, because the thing is with the ice road, you need one tank maximum to just spot what the enemy sends there, and if the enemy sends a lot of tanks there, it means you should push this side. If the enemy doesn't, then you only lose one tank and you can steamroll the other side. The ice road is just so useless. If you go there, there is more than enough time for tanks to get back to base to decap if you're trying to cap, so it's just a waste of tanks. Black managed to actually track the Comet there. And the Patton KR basically is a Pershing, but a premium one, which actually makes it quite a good tank. I managed to get it as well. I got it for free in the Christmas tree special thing. I bought one of the boxes and I actually got this tank, which was really welcome. Tier 8 premium for free is never bad. I haven't actually played it much. I still haven't actually finished the grind on the Pershing itself. I never really played that tank, because back when we were still platooning a lot, like 4 or 5 years ago, when Arkel and I think Black as well were playing the Pershing, I was actually playing the Panther too, because I wanted to get the E50. I wasn't actually interested in American mediums to begin with. So yeah, I still haven't deleted the Pershing, and actually I don't really have any intentions to elite the Pershing at this moment in time, because I got the M60 for free in the Clan Wars. So I've got the top tier American medium. They're not used in Clan Wars at all or in skirmishes, so yeah, and I don't play tier 10 in randoms much, so there's really no point in me grinding that line actively. I use the Pershing for skirmishes, Clan Wars, because of the really nice APCR pen, but now that they brought out the Patriot, that is completely obsolete as well, because the Patriot is basically a better Pershing. So yeah, Wargaming did a great job, as did Black Gold Saw so far. He's quite using this terrain really nicely to shield himself from harm. This T-44 doesn't seem to realize that his turret armor is absolute shit, which Wargaming obligingly will fix the next patch. They will completely overbuff the T-44 turret armor, the T-44 turret armor for no reason whatsoever. So those tanks won't have to be worried about being penetrated in the turret by same tier AP ammo pretty much anymore, because the turret armor, I think, on the T-44 will get buffed to 190, and with all the rounding and sloping on the turret, that basically means tier 8 mediums are going to have a really hard time penetrating the T-44 in the turret. So not only has the T-44 has got absolutely great mobility, it will also have a really effective turret and a really nice and punchy gun as well. So yeah, Black sees the risk of that KV-2 in time. KV-85 unfortunately didn't, but yeah. Now unfortunately Black is on a pretty low HP, and he's telling his teammate to actually take some damage. It's always great when... Oh man, what an idiot. Like, not rotating your tank. No, just go straight out. and give your side to the enemy. And now he keeps pushing black as well, who's tracked, so he couldn't actually pull back. Black is trying to get away from him because this guy obviously has absolutely no idea how to play this tank. This is one of the classic players for which the mouse and the Type 4 heavy, Type 5 heavy were overbuffed. So people don't need to actually pay attention to the angle of the tank. They can just drive out sideways and completely frontal flat with their tanks into enemies and still not be penetrated, because that's a good thing for this game, to have stupid players kept alive and not actually improve. But yeah, Black recognizes the risk to his base. As you can see, the enemy tanks pushed fairly aggressively on the ice road, and Black also is going back to base to defend. And this is exactly my point why you should not put tanks on the ice road, because unless your team or the defending team is absolutely idiotic, you will not be able to cap the base. So you will just have wasted an X amount of tanks on the ice road being out of the battle while your team gets steamrolled on all the other flanks, and you still won't win. Just don't do it. Send one tank to the ice road to spot, and everyone else just go somewhere else. Go to the middle, go to the right hand flank, just go do something useful. This is a prime example where the ice road is just stupid. Unfortunately, 181 or 89 pen is apparently not good enough for a Tier 6 medium tank anymore. Again, armor. But Black just snapshots here, and I actually like Black's playstyle, because he basically stopped playing, I think 4 years ago. He recently started playing again. He's not running a premium account, so he's actually penetrating tanks with regular ammo. He's not basically the premium ammo spammers that we've all become in the past couple of years, because it's basically compulsory to still penetrate tanks which were overbuffed. So it's nice to see someone actually play on pure skill, just shooting weak spots and doing the right thing. So that's one of the reasons why I'm featuring this replay, and also because I don't think I featured this tank on the channel. It's just a really nice tank to occasionally display, and yeah, that was the battle, so let's look at the results. So here we go, Ace Tanker and High Caliber, and actually a nice XP score as well. Let's take a look. 3,900 damage, 1,423 base XP, did a lot more than the rest of his team combined, and because he wasn't firing premium ammo, he actually made a really good profit. He made nearly 70k profit, which goes to show that Tier 8 tanks still make a lot of money if you shoot AP only. But since most tanks struggle to penetrate the targets they meet with AP ammo because of Wargaming's glorious armor balancing mechanics, that's one of the reasons why people notice that their Tier 8 tanks make less money, because they seem to forget that you have to shoot a lot more premium ammo in this tank, in these tanks currently in the current balance of the game to be even competitive. Not in this matchmaking. As a top tier 8, you can actually just use AP, but yeah, these Tier 9, Tier 10 matches you always get pinched in. Be prepared to shoot premium ammo and make a lot less profit. But yeah, Black Gold Sword did a really good job. I hope you enjoyed the replay. If you did, feel free to rate it, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys next time.